Okay, so if I was doing the reciprocal teaching for this money unit, I love trying to teach cross curriculum and integrate like what we're doing in math or what we're doing in science with reading. So even though we don't use benchmark that often, I think some of these little bucks I could still use. And so this is a class set that I have that I can do during a small group. So they're reading, but we're also getting them introduced to money, which is what our math is going to be. So the first thing that I would do is start with predictions and show them the picture on the cover of the book. It says our money, and ask them like what they think the book might be about. And I might open up to pages and I might show them like, look at these coins. Have you seen these coins before? Let's make some predictions of what we might use these coins for or what they are. So that would be my prediction part. We would start by making logical predictions and making predictions that make sense. So, like I want them to say predictions that are realistic. And then the next thing with reciprocal teaching would be questioning. So I would want to ask questions that make the students ask me a question in response versus just like, what do you see in this picture? It could be like, what do you want to learn from this picture? Like maybe, why did we pick to have these certain people on our coins? Or like, what do you wonder about the coins? Why is this one brown and why are these all silver? Or why is that one the tiniest one? So I want to ask them questions that will help, get them asking questions themselves, because I also want to make sure that they know how to ask a logical question that makes sense as well. And then as we're reading, we will do clarifying questions and clarifying statements for vocab maybe that they don't know. So in this book that we might look at, we might talk about credit card. That might be something that they pick out that they don't know, and we write that down, or we look the word up and we talk about what that means. If we trying to see what other ones, most of the stuff in here I feel like they would know, but we might want to define what money is, but we want to clarify anything. Oh, here's one, a check. They might not know what a check is, so that might be one of the words that we pull out and we talk about what that means. And then lastly, we want to summarize. I want the kids to be able to tell me what we read about in this book, the main idea. Like, okay, the main idea is not a lemonade stand. The main idea is what we spend money on, and the main idea is how we spend money. So that is what I would do for my reciprocal teaching lesson if I was using this little book, and I probably will do that when we get to our money unit this year.